the lifestyle mall, gateways, ground activities, tickets, all sorts of interesting things. So the first thing I want to show you is the hotels. And I'm going to show you some of the savings. Let's see, what city am I going to choose? Let's choose Las Vegas because people like to go to have fun in Las Vegas. But we're not going to have too much fun because it is possible to have too much fun in Las Vegas. So we're just going to choose 2 nights in Vegas. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to look at every single hotel that's available in Las Vegas. So whatever you can find on the most popular travel platforms like Expedia, like Booking.com, even from different hotel websites, we have every single hotel here in this platform, not just a few, we have all of them. And because we're a wholesale travel club, this is not open to the public. You have to become a member to have access to this portal. And once you become a member and have access, you are going to save up to 80% on all of the things of this portal. So take a look. We've got the Luxor Hotel and Casino. You're saving 75%. The regular price is $71. You're going to see this price on websites like booking.com or Expedia, but because you're a member, you're now going to save $53. That means your total with tax, you're only paying $18 for this 4-star hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. But you might be saying, I don't want a 4-star, I want a 5-star hotel. Well, here we go. Let's look at this 5-star hotel, the Virgin Hotel. Regular price that you're going to see everywhere else, $118. You're going to save $85 for a 5-star hotel, tax included. We're only paying $33 for this beautiful 5-star Virgin Hotel. So it's guaranteed, okay? 99.9% of the time, you are going to have the best price here, and you're not going to be able to find a better price anywhere else. It's pretty much guaranteed. Now, there's a 0.1% chance that you might find a better price somewhere else. And if you do find a better price somewhere else on hotels, the company will refund you 150% of the difference between our price and their price. So you're always guaranteed to get the best price through Travel Advantage. Now let's take a look at something really interesting that the company creates for us called life experiences. Now, life experiences, what are they? Life experiences are group trips which are curated, which are created by the company specifically for the members. And we're going to take an example here. So let's take this one here, Agadir. We have a life experience. Well, that ship has sailed. So let's take one a little bit later date. Okay, here we go. Mecca. So if you've always wanted to go to Mecca, you see from December 1st to December 8th, 8 days and 7 nights, $449 a person, which is already an amazing deal. But instead of $449, you are saving 200, and you are going to be able to apply 250 points. Now, 1 point is $1. So 250 points is $250. That means that this trip is not $450 anymore. It's only $200 because you're taking off 250. So $200 for 8 days and 7 nights is an absolutely incredible deal for that experience. And we've got experiences in Orlando, in Canada, in Montreal. Hey, if you ever want to come and see me in Montreal, here you go. We've got a life experience right here in Montreal coming up January to February. So I'm definitely going to see the members that come in for that. And we've got pages and pages of life experiences, and they usually sell out. We have a Dubai experience coming up September 2026. That means in almost a year from now, we have a Dubai life experience, and it's already sold out. You cannot get any more tickets for that. So our experiences, they sell out very fast. Another thing I want to show you is the AI trip planner. So I mentioned to you that the company bought an AI company and they incorporated artificial intelligence into the platform. And I want you to see what it is. So this is like having a travel agent in your pocket 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, anytime you need a travel agent. Because as we know, planning for a trip takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. Well, what if you didn't have to use all that time? What if you didn't have to use all that effort? Well, let's see how it works. So the first question that the AI is going to ask you is, where do you want to go? Well, a lot of people like to go to Thailand. Let's just choose Bangkok, Thailand, and we're going to go for a week. Who wants to go for a week to Thailand? If you want to go for a week, you can put a number one in the chat box. So we're going to go to Thailand for, is that a week here? I think that's a day. I think a day in Thailand is too little, so we're going to stretch it out a little bit. So now we're going to click next. And then it's going to ask you who's coming with you. Is it going to be just you, two people, three people? Let's say two people go to Thailand. What's your budget? Low budget, medium budget, high budget? Let's say low budget for now. What activities would you like to do? Let's choose car tour, food and drink, tuk-tuk tour, small group, and cultural tour. Now, when I click next, my job is done. I don't have to spend hours planning. I don't have to research hotels to find the best deals. I don't have to figure out which flights I'm going to take. I don't have to figure out which activities I'm going to do at this time. I don't know what's available in Bangkok, Thailand. I don't want to research all these different activities and spend all that time. Well, the beautiful thing is I don't have to, because it's all been done for me. In literally 30 seconds, my whole trip is planned. You can see a map here with your hotel, with the activities. It's looking right now for the best savings on hotels in Bangkok. You can choose your flights right over here. And look at this. In 30 seconds, it created a 7-day itinerary for me. Let's take a look at day number 2. Day number 2, from 8 a.m. till 12 p.m., we're going to do a floating market and train market experience from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. We're going to do a Muay Thai boxing match, which sounds kind of fun. Now, right over here, you see that the price of this activity is $43. So you're not going to get that price anywhere else. Because you're a member of the platform, we get activities at a lower price than anywhere else that you could find them. So you've got 7 days planned. Now let's look at the hotels that it found for us. So it found this hotel right here, regular price for a week, $665. But because we're a member, we saved $377. We're only paying $288, tax included, for 1 week in Bangkok, Thailand. And if you want a different hotel, you can go right here and you can choose from every hotel in Bangkok, Thailand. So the AI is incredible. It's meant to save everybody time, and it's made to make your travel experience a whole lot better. Now, you see up here, it says that I have 490 loyalty points. So loyalty points are points that we can use to reduce the price of anything that we want on the platform. So remember, 1 point is $1. So I have $490 that I can use to reduce the price of anything on the platform. Now, you might be asking, well, that's great, Lior, but how do you get points? Well, that's a great question. Let me show you. So to get points, you become a member. How do you become a member? Well, to become a member, first of all, you can check out the platform for free as a guest. So you can get a guest pass. Now, how do you get a guest pass? You go to the person who invited you to this opportunity video today, and you ask them for a free guest pass, and they will give it to you. And you're going to have, once you become a member, you're going to have guest passes that you can give to anybody that you want to see the platform. Once your people get a guest pass, they have access only to hotels. They don't have access to anything else. They can make one reservation for 2 nights and save 80% on any hotel they want, which is fantastic to be able to
This meeting
test
is
the
being
platform
recorded.
and to see what it's all about. Now, once you give the guest pass to people and they see all the savings, they're going to be a little bit upset because they don't just want to save money on hotels. They want to save money on resorts, flights, cars, transfers. So then they're going to ask you, how do I become part of this? So 1 second here. We're just going to see who's doing that. Give me a second. Somebody All right, 1 second. One minute, please. We're just going to figure out who's doing that. All right. So somebody clearly has nothing better to do, and they decided to come and do that to our presentation here. Um, so I think we're good now. They're not here anymore. So, anyways, back to where we were. So we were going over the membership packages. So to become a member, you can choose from different membership options. Okay, so let me share my screen again with everybody. All right, there you go. Now, once somebody wants to become a VIP member, then it's only $20 a month. And with a VIP membership, you not only get to save on hotels, you get to save on resorts, flights, cars, transfers, activities, all sorts of different other options on the website as well. Now, you can also choose to become an elite member. Elite memberships are $120 a month. And with $120 a month, now you're getting $120 every single month into your savings account. Now, what can you do with this 120 points that you're getting in the savings account? Well, 120 points is $120. So you can use that again for anything on the platform. So at the end of the year, you're going to have $1,440 that you can use towards anything on the platform, whether it's a free trip, whether it's concert tickets, something in the lifestyle mall, flights, experiences, really anything that you would like. Now, I'm going to make this actually better for you, okay? When you're an elite member, do you think that you have other people that would like to save up to 80% on the things that they already spend money on every year, like flights, hotel, travel, and everything else? I'm pretty sure that you do. So once you have three people who also would like to become elite members and you refer them to the company is going to say thank you to you for referring them to the company. And now your monthly membership of 120 is auto financed. So when it's auto financed, it means that you don't have to pay that membership anymore out of your pocket. But here's the beautiful thing. You still get 120 points in your savings account every single month. And so you're not paying anything for those points anymore because you've already auto financed the membership by referring three elite members to the business. So at the end of the year now, you have a free trip for $1,440 and you haven't paid anything for that because it's been self-funded through the company. Now, here's another beautiful thing that happens when it's self-funded is that you get the opportunity as an elite member to take the turbo add-on. With the turbo add-on, it's $249 one time. So $249 one time as an addition. And with this $249 one time, instead of the 120 every month that goes in your savings account, you're now going to have $240 every month that goes into your savings account. So now at the end of the year, you have over $3,000 that you can use for a free trip. Okay, you can use it again for hotels, tickets, whatever it is that you would like. And if you've referred three elite members to the travel club, that $3,000, you haven't paid anything for that because it's been absolutely free, which is great. There's one other thing that I would like to show you on the platform, which I didn't. It's the lifestyle mall. So with the lifestyle mall, remember when you're on a plane and you have on the back of the seat in front of you a little pamphlet that shows all the duty-free savings? Well, we actually have something like that as well. So this is the lifestyle mall. And the first thing to do is to choose where you want to ship the products to. So we have Ukraine here, if there's anybody from Ukraine on the call. Now, let's choose men. For men, we have apparel, shoes, bags, accessories, jewelry, beauty. Let's say we're going to choose sneakers, okay? So when you choose sneakers, you've got all sorts of different products that you can save money on. Now let's look at these Lamborghini sneakers. So Lamborghini sneakers, I don't even know Lamborghini has sneakers, but apparently Lamborghini has sneakers. With the Lamborghini sneakers, the retail price is $272. You're saving $163. So your price is only $109 for these Lamborghini sneakers, which is a really big savings. And you've got a lot of different styles, a lot of different types of shoes here. And we've got everything. We've got electronics, we've got cell phones,
Lamborghini
laptops, tablets.
goddamn
Really anything that you would
sneakers.
like is available in the
We do
lifestyle
not
mall.
need
And the beautiful thing is
Lamborghini
that these
sneakers,
points that you
sir.
get, which is also dollars, you can use it towards anything in the lifestyle mall as well. So these are the membership options for somebody to get started. Now, once you are a member of the club, you also have an opportunity to earn from the club as well. And how you earn from the club is through the compensation plan, which is right over here. So this is Mr. Yoni Asherov. He's the owner of the company. And a funny story, when I first started to do my research into the company and I started to look into it, I noticed on Yoni's Facebook that we went to the same high school together. So I messaged Yoni and I asked him when was he in the high school, and it actually turned out that we were in the school at the exact same time. And then I asked Yoni where did he live at that time, and we actually lived in the exact same area. We were pretty much neighbors. We were going to the same school. We just didn't know each other. So, when these types of things happen for me, it's a little bit more than just a coincidence. But he's a great guy. I've gotten to know him very well, and obviously that's his beautiful family. Now, I asked Yoni why did he start this company, and the reason why Yoni started this company is because when he was a little boy, his father
When
joined a
he was
company
a
that you may have
little
heard of called
boy.
Amway. And
Of
Amway,
course, it's always Amway.
when his father got started in Amway, he came home one day and he said, "I just started in this great business. We're going to take an amazing trip together one day as a family. It's going to be great." Now the problem was is that the one day never came, because of the nature of that business. And so
Lord.
Yoni was disappointed. And so as he got older, he went into real estate. He started to invest and build real estate in Costa Rica and Panama. But there was something still heavy on his heart about that experience that he had of his father not being able to provide that trip that he really wanted for his family. So the reason why Yoni created this company was so that everybody and every child and every family has an opportunity to experience traveling together as a family, which is amazing to do together with your family and with your kids if you're a parent. And so MWR stands for Making Wishes Real. So we're not here just to promise wishes, we're here to actually make them real, which I thought was a really good mission for the purpose of the company. So, how do you make money in the company? Well, when you find somebody who wants to become a VIP, which is $20 a month, you get a one time bonus of $20. When you become an elite member, or when you refer somebody who wants to become an elite member, you get a one-time bonus of $40. When you refer somebody who's a turbo member, you get a one-time bonus of $80. And there's no limit to how many member bonuses you can make. You can refer 10 people and make 10 times this amount. You can refer 100 people and make 100 times this amount. So I love
I'm
that
gonna refer
phrase,
a
no
hundred
limit.
people.
Now we have the fast start bonus. So with the fast start bonus, it's money that you can make right away to help you to pay some bills or to help you just have some more time to put into growing your business. So in your first 7 days, all you need to do is to refer two elite members, and you've now made $150 US cash. Now, if you do that in your first 7 days, you get another 7 days to refer another two elite members. Now you've made another 150. And then and then you do that for another 7 days, another two elite memberships. Now in 21 days, you've made $450. So the 450 is on top of whichever member bonus you received when those people chose the membership. So if they chose the elite memberships, you're going to make about $600 in your first 21 days. If they chose the turbo membership, you're going to make about $800, and that's US. So for all my friends in Canada here, you multiply that by one and a half, or about 1.4, one and a half. So instead of $800, you're making about $1,200 because of the exchange rate. One of the perks of living in Canada and being in a US company. So these are called membership residuals. It's another way to make money. Again, this is for the memberships for the people that you refer personally directly to the company who get a membership. When you refer 10 to 25 members yourself, now you get 10% of every monthly payment that they make. So if they're paying 120 a month for the elite, you get 10%, which is $12 every month. And if you refer over 100 members, now you're getting 25% of whatever monthly subscription that they're paying. There's a person that joined our company who has a very big TikTok following. And if you have a big social media following, or you know somebody who has a big social media following, you and them are going to be very interested in this. So the person in the company
Well,
has
allegedly,
6,000
Michael
social media
Williams
followers, sorry,
from
a
Mompastic is
100,000,
part of this,
and
so
they put their link for the
we'll have to see
VIP
if Michael
membership, which is
Williams
$20 a month,
starts
and they told their
recruiting
followers, if you want
his
to save up to
downline into this.
80% on flights, hotels, anything you want, click on this link, 20 bucks a month, you're saving up to 80%. So of the 100,000 followers, 6,000 people clicked on the link, they enrolled in the $20 a month membership, and because of those 6,000 people, he is now making 25% of their monthly subscription, which is $30,000 a month, just because they put their link on their social media page. So think about the people who you know or who you could contact on social media to introduce them to the program to help them earn an income on social media. And by helping other people earn an income, you're automatically going to earn an income as well, because they're automatically going to be part of your team in this business. Now, we also have something called a builder bonus. Now, with the builder bonus, you and your team are motivated to refer other people to become members of the travel club. So the more memberships who get started in the company, the more money that your team makes and the more money that you make as well. So anywhere from $20 up to $250 for each turbo membership that joins anywhere in your team, or anywhere from $10 to $125 bonus for every elite that joins your team. And this is not your personally referred memberships. These are even the memberships referred by the people in your team. So this bonus right here is very lucrative, and it could be 5,000, 10,000, 15,000 a month on its own just for this bonus here. We also have a boost bonus where, again, you make a weekly income of 600 to 1,200 every single week for elite or turbo members joining your organization on a weekly basis. This is my favorite slide right here. So I've been in this industry for 18 years. And 18 years ago, when I was invited to an opportunity that was similar to this is the one slide that I remember. If you have this many people in your team, this is how much money you'll make every month in passive residual income. And at that time, for me, I was working for Microsoft as an account manager. And, in the middle of the summer, I would sit there on my computer with this big window in front of me, and I would see people walking around and enjoying their life, and I felt like I was in jail. How come I can't be out there enjoying my life as well? Why do I have to be in this office? And so when I saw this, and I could see that not only can I have freedom in my life to be able to enjoy it, but I can help other people to have freedom so that they can enjoy it as well. That for me was very, very exciting, because it's something that I've always wanted, is to have the time and money to enjoy my life and to help as many people as I could. So how does it work in this company? Well, you have different levels that you can achieve. You're either going to achieve it over a long period of time, or you're going to achieve it over a short period of time, depending on your effort. The beautiful thing here is it doesn't matter when you start at the company. If you started 5 years ago and you've made money, great. If you start today, you could actually make more money than the people who started 5 years ago. I couldn't do that at Microsoft. I couldn't make more money than my managers or the owner or the CEO of the company. Here, you can absolutely make more money, more than the people who have been in this company for a long time, because income here, it's only based on your effort and it's not based on anything else. Um, so the more effort you put, the more you receive. So as a silver, once you get to this level, you're going to have three members in your organization, which means that you're now making $4 a day in residual income, which is $120 a month in residual income. So month after month, every single month, you're getting $120 minimum. Okay. And this is not including the other bonuses that I talked about and not including the bonuses that I'm going to talk about. This is just for having a total of three members that are part of the travel club. And it's not your personal members, it's total members. Now, once you become a gold, it's 12 total people in your organization. You're making $10 every day in residual income. And now your monthly earnings are $300 every single month. And that's US dollars. Once you get up to diamond, which should be your first goal if you really want to have some freedom in your life, now you have two teams. You have a left team and a right team. As long as you have 1,250 members on your left team, 1,250 members on your right team, now you have $750 a day in residual income. That means when you open your eyes in the morning, you've already made $750 and you can enjoy whatever you want to do that day, which is $22,500 a month. Okay. Now, for the majority of people, that's more money every month than they've ever made in their life. Okay. Is it possible? Absolutely. Do we have people in the company that are already doing that? Absolutely. We have people in the company after 4 months, they've already made $100,000. So what I've seen from my experience with this compensation plan is that you can make more money in less time than any other compensation plan that I've seen. And that's from my experience seeing people in this company. So, eventually your team is going to grow from three to 200 to 500 to 1,000. That's going to happen automatically. How fast is it going to grow? That's just based on your effort and based on the efforts of the people in your team. Now, as a Black Royal, which is my ultimate goal, eventually I'm going to have 58,000 people on the left and we're going to have 58,000 people on the right. Now we're making 15,000 a day, okay, 15,000 a day, which is $450,000 every single month, okay? So
Shut the hell
that's
up.
possible depending on effort. Now, again, I've compared this compensation plan with other compensation plans, and with other compensation plans to make $450,000 a month, you need about 500,000 people. I've never seen a compensation plan with only 116,000 people that you can make that much money every month, which is pretty incredible. So we have another bonus called the presidential bonus, but I want to direct your attention to the car bonus, because who doesn't want a car that's paid for by the company? So once you qualify for this car program, you get to choose from three different cars: BMW, Audi, or Mercedes. And once you choose your car, the company will give you $500 a month every single month towards the car payment for that car. Now, if for some reason you don't want the car, you want cash, you can take 250 every month cash as well. So I don't know which car you're going to choose, whether it's the BMW, the Mercedes, or the Audi. But if you ask my father, he says there's only two types of cars in the world: there's a Mercedes and there's not a Mercedes. So he would probably take the Mercedes. Now, when I saw this slide, when I first saw this opportunity, I was blown away at how generous the company is to reward people for their efforts. So the first level that you get rewarded with these bonuses is the platinum level. Once you achieve that, you get a $300 life experience voucher to apply to any life experience you want. As a Jade, once you get to that level, you get a free presidential retreat. As a Ruby, the owner of the company, Yoni, is going to fly you out to Miami where he lives. You're going to get to see his house. You're going to visit with the owner of the company. He's going to pay for your flight. He's going to pay for 4 nights at a five-star hotel. He's going to give you a $2,000 expenses voucher. So you're going to have $2,000 cash to use in Miami to go shopping, to go to restaurants, to do activities, and you're going to have a great time there with all of the people that qualify for the Ruby level for that time period. And you're going to get to be trained and mentored by the CEO and owner of our company. Once you achieve diamond, you get $15,000 bonus. As a triple diamond, you get a $25,000 bonus. As a black diamond, now you access the second car program of the company. And with the Black Diamond Luxury Car Program, there's no monthly payment. The company pays for the car 100%. They give you the keys, and the car is yours 100%, which is pretty incredible. You can choose any car you
This
want.
meeting is
As
being
a
recorded.
royal, you get a $150,000 bonus. Double royal, you get 200,000. Triple royal, now you're accessing the third car program of the company, which is the supercar. Now you can choose between a Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, whichever car you like. No monthly payment. The company pays for it 100%. They give you the keys. It's your car. Blue Royal, you get a $500,000 bonus. And my goal again is to get to Black Royal. Once you get to this bonus, now you're making $1 million. Oh, looks like our friend is back. Now we're gonna have to find him again and try to get him out of this room. Again, some people don't have anything better to do. Trying to, okay, very good. Let's see. All right. So, as we were, sorry about that. You know, some people have interesting ways of spending their time. So we talked about the $1 million program again. Now we have a recognition program. So with the recognition program, once you've made $100,000 with the company, you're going to get $100,000 ring. So we have somebody. So you know in the company, we have many people that have gotten this $100,000 ring to signify that they've made $100,000 with the company. Once you've made $500,000 with the company, you get a Rolex watch to signify that you've made 500,000. And once you've made $1 million with the company, now you get $1 million ring that you can wear proudly to show people that you've achieved that level of success in the company. We all love to be rewarded for our efforts. So essentially, that's the compensation plan. You get rewarded for your efforts. You get to save money up to 80% on travel for hotels, flights, and anything else. And you get to help a lot of people to be able to have the life that they've always wanted and have the freedom that they wanted. So what I would like to do at this point is I would like to unmute some people who have a lot of experience in this industry. And when they saw this opportunity, they were like me. I'm probably as excited about this as I was 18 years ago when I first saw my first company in this industry, and a lot of people feel the same way. So the first person I would like to unmute is Mr. Michael Williams. Mr. Williams has a lot of experience in this industry. He's built teams of over 300,000 people all over the world in many different countries, and he's an incredible leader, trainer, presenter, and he's already building a global team here. And so, Michael, when you saw this, what did you think was possible for other people and for yourself as well?
Thank you so much, Lior. Yes, when I saw this, I almost fell off my chair, okay, because I've never seen anything like this. And I really have. I thought I saw everything, right, in the past 30 years of doing business, but it's just incredible. First of all, folks that come in, when I invite someone in, they won't lose, right? They can't lose in this business, okay? They're not going to be wasting their time, right? They have something that's going to get them to their financial destination. And that's what we've all been searching for, but more importantly, right, is to be able to have people come in and finally be able to obtain financial freedom. So many people have been chasing that dream for years. Some folks 30 years, 40 years, 20 years, etc. And finally people get in here, and in short order, right, like in the first week, you actually receive a commission, you actually receive it in your hands. Not even so much, it's there in your back office, but you actually get to receive it in your hands because you get paid daily as well as weekly. Truly incredible, especially that the company's been around for 12 years. Those are things that you just can't refute, folks. You know what I mean? You can't refute people getting involved, loving the service, people getting involved, and even if they didn't make any money, they're excited about the service. People love to travel, love to vacate, right? People want to be doing things that are exciting. This is a fun business. You get to travel, meet up with folks, just incredible. So I'm super excited about this. And I can finally say, yes, I found a home. Thank you, Lior.
Thank you so much, Michael. You're absolutely right. Worst case scenario, you get a trip at the end of the year. You get to save every month for a nice trip with your family, which was the intention of the owner, to be able to provide people with an opportunity where they can save money and actually have a nice trip at the end of the year. So I'm going to unmute a lady by the name of Patricia. Patricia got started in this company right away as well. She's quickly growing her business all over the world. Patricia, I've unmuted you. Just share a few words why you're so excited about this opportunity.
Thank you, Lior. When Lior shared the opportunity with me, I joined right away. No, saying I'll think about it. No, because I saw it is something where I can grow easily. And it's something that I see a lot of people would be interested in. A lot of people say they would love to travel. So it is something that to me, it's very attractive compared to other things that you would share with people. The product in itself is attractive. So I believe it will be a business that would be easy to do compared with other businesses in this same genre type business. And I'm excited because I'm seeing the fruits of it. And I'm very grateful to Lior for sharing this opportunity with me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patricia. And you're absolutely right. It's very simple to share this opportunity because we're just offering people an opportunity to save money on something that they spend money on every year anyway, which is travel, which is activities, which is clothes, which is laptops, cell phones, whatever people spend money on, we're helping them to save up to 80% because of the wholesale pricing that we are able to offer, or that the company is able to offer the members of the company. And I'd also like to unmute Ilanit. Ilanit is in Los Angeles, and she has many years of experience in this industry. She's a great presenter, trainer as well. So Ilanit, what was it that got you excited when you saw this opportunity?
Hi, Lior. Hi,
Hi.
Michael. Hi, everyone. Well, wow, several things. First of all, my dream life is to travel around the world and make money while traveling. I mean, doesn't get better than that. I've traveled around the world, but there's still so many places that I want to go, travel with my family and have, good company around. This is like this is the dream deal. It has everything um in one package. Like Michael said, there's no risk here because you're not losing neither money nor time. Very smart. People want to travel. People need to travel.
Zero risk. You heard it
I
here
just don't.
first.
This
Miss
is a
Eleni,
no-brainer. I
zero risk.
really don't
You won't
know
lose any money.
how to put it in other words. It's pretty amazing, and the way that Michael has structured it also with his strategy, when we're working together as a group, as a community, helping each other grow. So it's so easy. Like everybody knows what travel means and vacation, and everybody needs it. So that's pretty much it.
Very good. Thank you so much, Ilanit. And Ilanit is absolutely right. We have a strategy here where you only need to help two people, to refer two people to get started with a membership in the company. And we're going to show you how to multiply that into a very large team. So get back to the person who invited you to this opportunity overview and ask them one simple question. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? and get started with us. And once you get started, we're going to show you the team strategy, which is the 2x2 strategy, so that you can get started to building a passive residual income where you can finally start to have the freedom in your life, and you can help the people in your life to have freedom as well. So thank you very much, everybody, to come here today. Have a great rest of the morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you on the next call. Bye-bye.
The recording has stopped.
Well, that was exciting. Mr. Aim, you're in big trouble. Thanks for coming to my stream, party people. Have a great rest of your night.